Well, hello there, YouTube, and welcome to a wet, although just barely sprinkling at the moment, Saturday the 29th of December. Nice and windy over there. Hearing some nice wind going on. But Ryan and his girlfriend are coming over. He just purchased a new handgun, and he's gonna bring it over. Might plink a couple of rounds in the backyard here, as long as the neighbor's not over there. There's a little woman roaming this way. Let's see her sneaking around the corner there. There she is. I was just starting the vlog.
Hello, peeps.
She says, hello, peeps.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So we can't shoot because the neighbor's next door and his kid's out riding his little dirt bike. Check that bad boy out. 9mm. That's really cool. M1911A1 FS. And that's my brain's drawing a blank. What's the brand?
Rock Island.
Yeah. Rock Island Armory. Poor Kelly, she couldn't shoot her 22 either. She says, I'm gonna shoot it anyway. It won't be there tomorrow, hopefully, huh?
I've been down my friend's so, but not to resort or anything. Yeah. Some will admit this, but.
So now he's going over to Silver Lake area, somewhere in the Toledo, Silver Lake area, and go shoot it.
Oh, very good. I'm gonna watch a YouTube video. Closest I ever got was we went
Way cool.
skiing for.
Well, that's it for the potential shooting thing today.
Yeah.
I got the camera in my hand, so Kelly goes, I'll carry all that Walmart's bag. I hope them threads hold that, because that's a lot of weight in that thing.
That's
I got rounds and everything else in there. Are you coming in, Danny? Oh, Danny. Look at me, Danny. You're a good looking boy.
Come on, Danny.
Alright, let's get out of the rain.
Come on.
So what do you guys think? You know, pull a valve cover off one of these things and take a peek inside? Let's go on and do it. Oh, Bamer. Ain't she pretty? There you are. Get it to reflect right there. Alright, let me grab some tools and we'll drag her out of her sitting spot there and we'll do it to it. Okay, here's the scene. Fancy new stool for your birthday from your wife. You need a good torque wrench, good set of Torx bits, some extensions. Probably gonna need a wobbly head one at least, which I got there because there's one in here. Turn the light on here right quick. Here's one bolt right there that you kind of negotiate to get there. So anyway, here we go. So you need a little small flat blade to kind of back that thing off and let it fold out of the way so you can pull the wires out. Because first thing you need to do is get this out of the way. Unclip it, because we're going to take this engine guard off. We're going to leave the tank guard on. These are the little lock tabs I'm referring to. See, they snap into place now. You push them, they click in. Alright, there's the engine guard off and out of the way. And yes, it did take a swivel to get that one out cleanly anyway. You could do it without it. Alright, let's pop the valve cover off. First we're going to do is get the coil wire and stick cover out of the way, and then pull the coil stick out. I'll show you this while I'm here as well. They've changed this also. Get some light on it. The old style, you stuck a little probe or something in there, or you could use your fingernail and you lifted the little lock tab out of the way. This is all new automotive style stuff. So you pull this back, so you click that back, now it's squeezable and you pull it off. You gotta keep squeezing it to pull it off. Oh, there it goes. Oh, I knocked this is a little rubber wire thing to keep it from damaging the coil wire going through there. which is not a coil wire, it's just a signal wire. This is the coil, your cap and coil assembly. So we'll pop a valve cover off, and what I'll do is I'll loosen the bolts, and we'll pull this cover off. I'll try to do this. I don't know how I'm going to do this with just the one hand. But we'll try to. I'll try to pull this thing off so we can all see it together. I haven't actually seen the inside of one of these myself. Probably like you, just seen them on videos and pictures and whatnot. So as it turns out, I may be able to do this one-handed after all, because just loosening these, I loosen them and just pull them back. I don't pull the rubber seals out. But let's see if I can. Oh, yeah, she's coming loose. All right. Just gonna, now hopefully the gasket doesn't stick half to the cover. Yeah, that's just what it's going to do. There we go. I try to get them to stick to the engine. It's easier to deal with it when it's like that. How much oil do I have in there? Yeah, not too bad. We'll just set her on that towel. There you are. Camshafts. And the uniqueness to this is the fact that it has two sets of lobes. You can see that the cam is shifted to the right as you're looking at the right cylinder. It's pretty impressive, huh? So what happens when this thing goes, when you accelerate and it deems it necessary to switch to the next lobes, this is a servo motor, and it lifts a pin right here that goes into this guide, and it'll only do it when the cam is in the right spot. Otherwise, if the lobe is riding on the finger rocker back here, if it shifted at the wrong time, it would just shear the little finger rocker off. So it's timed in a way that this comes up, and just like a shift drum in your transmission, it's gonna whack, it's gonna snap that cam out. And as you can see, the exhaust gear is riding in the center. Well, that gear is wide enough that the intake cam can simply slide across the gear as the cam shifts. And then the other little plunger, once the cam is to the right, and in the, dadgummit, I don't pay attention to that camera. In the high-speed mode, this one comes up when it's not needed. It comes up, rides in this little guide, and shifts it back into the position that it's in now. That's a pretty complex son of a gun there, isn't it? And this is the new cam chain that they're using. That used to be a roller chain, looked like a go-kart chain that was on there previously, and now it's a modern multi-link Hyvo chain, they usually call them. Shift cam technology. Absolutely just as simple as it can be, which is nice, because that sucker will be reliable from here to the end of time, most likely. Alright, there we are. Now all I gotta do is put it all back together. Like BMW's been doing for years and years. They're metal reinforced. It's like a strip of metal with the rubber on it. And the little plungers that go in here are different than what they were before too. These are nice and thick. Nice and thick. So you want to make sure your gasket surface area is clean. It doesn't have to be completely dry. You just don't want it dripping wet or anything. And make sure you put your coil stick seal correctly on there. And then I'll wipe the cover off next, and I'll plop her on, and that'll be it for the valve cover anyway. But there we are. Pretty cool stuff. Man, that looks so cool inside there. That's really cool looking. Boy, old BMW. Man, oh man. That's pretty much it in a nutshell. Just a couple of good tools. Make sure you're not using cheap sockets or Torx bits or anything like that. Get yourself a good torque wrench. Don't get no Harbor Freight clicker. You don't want to use one of those on a BMW. But hope you guys enjoyed that. I did. I enjoyed actually seeing it in real life instead of just in pictures. Which you still haven't seen it in real life because you just watched the video, probably just like I did, of somebody else that went in there and looked around. But that's it. Let me put her back in her resting place, and that'll be it for the night. It lightened up here recently, but it's been a pouring out there. All right. Good night there, old Beamer. Thanks for letting me take a peek under your skirt there right quick. We'll see you later on.
Bugger.
Well, hello there, YouTube. Out here on the porch, freezing and
It's
windy.
cold.
Can't sit down on the bench, can't sit down anywhere. We come out here.
Everything's sideways wet.
Yeah, we come
from
out
the
here.
rain.
Yeah.
Wet from the rain, from the sideways rain.
Yeah. I mean,
could
it must
spit
have been
out.
seriously going sideways. There's nothing up here that's dry.
I know it.
Come out here to sit down and have a little porch vlog, and well, I guess we're going to just stand here in front of the porch light tonight.
Yep.
Yeah, it's cold. My coat's all wet from walking back and forth to the shop.
Yeah.
That was pouring when I went out there to do that
That's
BMW.
crazy.
That's Northwest in the winter.
Yep. Never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah, I hope it didn't rain so bad that Ryan and Michaela couldn't go out there and go
I
blinking a
know
little
it.
bit.
I hope not. It seemed like it just unleashed as soon as they left.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it got crazy. Just been a downpour. Like some weird coastal storm. Of
Yeah.
course, coastal 50 miles away, so I guess we probably get that most of the time anyway.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I hope too bad we couldn't go plinking the neighbor's kids out there riding around. And
Yeah.
I
So it
can't
just wasn't gonna
be
happen.
any chance of anybody being out there, so.
Yeah. Monday and Tuesday, I think is supposed to be nice. Maybe we can go somewhere then.
Yeah, go somewhere, or
Yeah.
ride a motorcycle, do something.
Yep.
Come up with something. If it's clear, it's going to be cold this time of year, like really cold.
Very, very cold.
But anyway, speaking of cold, this damp coat is probably not doing me any favors standing here in the wind.
Nope, so we better let him go.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give her a thumbs up. And you guys have an amazing Sunday or Monday.
Heck yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed the guns and ammo beginning and a BMW ending.
Yeah, there we go. A little of this and a little of that.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
See you tomorrow.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye now.